So I want to put this out there. What are we to make of these two apologies? I mean, is there a substantive difference here? I mean, it seems like she was still apologetic in the second one. Why'd she withdraw the first one? And should she really be fired for this? I'm gonna, Valentina, our activist of the week. Are people overreading the difference between these two apologies?
I kind of saw them as the same. Personally, to me, it doesn't matter what she says. The N-word is never okay to use, I think, and I think it's fine that she's being punished, quote unquote, for it.
Retroactively?
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising to me that people didn't know this before. You know, it seems like and also I'm surprised that people are surprised. She is, after all, you know, a white woman from the South, and I don't want to make that sound trite or anything like that, but that is the culture that many people grow up in. That's the culture that people live in, where it's not a problem to use the N-word because everybody around you uses it. You know, in the jokes, she also, I think, refers to Jews, gays, maybe lesbians, Mexicans.
Well, I think she said something like, everybody knows, you know, 90% of jokes are about Jews, blacks, and rednecks.
Rednecks, right? That's you know, maybe true.
Were gay people in there?
You know, who knows? Probably. And so
I mean, the black Jewish gay redneck is really upset about that characterization.
That one, yes, absolutely. But then, you know, I had a moment where I was reading through my Twitter feed, and Carla Hall, who was one of the top chef candidates, and she's a DC chef. She's an African American woman. She tweeted at Paula Deen, and she said, "I support you, girl. I love you." And that really blew me away. I was like, wow, you know, here's somebody who is in this like Food Network world, who is an African American woman who forgives Paula Deen. So I don't know what to make of it now.
Yeah, I mean, Alan, what is your take? You want to weigh in on this?
Well, there's a couple different levels here. On one level, the question is, you know, using the N-word in the past. And if she isn't using it currently, you know, I mean, if that's the basis,
a former N-word user.
Well, I mean,
recovering.
I think Valentina makes the right point that you know, she grew up in the South. She's 66 years old. You know, in the 60s, that was commonplace. And so when she was asked if she'd ever used the word, the answer obviously is, well, yeah. You know, when I was.
But this is someone that worked for her more recently, at least in the 80s.
So
and 90s.
the more disturbing issues are: is she currently using it? But I think, you know, I'm reading here about other things with regard to how she treats her employees and who gets promoted. And apparently an older black woman who basically helped her create all of her recipes was paid less than $10 an hour. Things like that. So I think, you know, the issue isn't just the use of the word. The issue is whether or not it has revealed a pattern of racism, both in the workplace and in conversation. At that level, that's a revelation that really hampers and taints her reputation. And now I can see Food Network saying, you know, we don't want to be associated with that. If it was just about, yeah, I used the word when I was younger and times have changed and I've learned that.
And I may have maybe, you know, thought about beating people up because they were black. Okay, throw that one in there.